What's up, everybody? It's Spencer here with Stone Strength. I have August A-Day Body Comp. So we're getting you guys started at A1 with some kettlebell windmills. So kind of like our lateral lunges, if you haven't really exposed yourself to this movement a lot, definitely start a little bit lighter, get a feel for the technique. But we're gonna start up in an overhead position, and we're gonna create a nice wide base of support with our feet. Feet at about shoulder width, maybe slightly outside shoulder width. You're gonna pick a side. Since I have my kettlebell loaded into my right arm, boom, I'm gonna angle my toes at about 45 degrees off to my left. What I'm gonna think about here is keeping a nice joint alignment, wrist over my elbow, over my shoulder. I wanna maintain that stack the entire time. I'm gonna take my free hand, I'm gonna place it on my leg. Now, the movement itself is a shift into this back hip. So I'm gonna focus on keeping my left leg nice and straight. So I take it up, hand to thigh, and I'm just going to push. And bring it back up. Also, keep your eyes locked on your kettlebell. That's gonna help stabilize the shoulder. You're gonna wanna know where that weight is at all times. So we bring it up, push back, get a nice little stretch through those legs, load through that hip. We're going for 3 rounds on each side, 1 side per round. So try to kind of keep track of your reps, try to make that even throughout. Then for A Station 2, we just have a ski erg, and we're just going for nice, smooth, and consistent. We're not going on a sprint. We're just trying to get some circulation, keep that heart rate going. Moving into B Station. We have 3 movements. For B1, we are working with our battle rope station that we've done before in the past. We're still keeping it with that 20-20 hybrid. So 20 seconds of one movement, 20 seconds of other. First 20, we're going for waves. Again, keeping this motion at the elbow, trying to get those waves to travel all the way down to the anchor point. For 20 seconds, back half, we're just going for slams, bringing it down, up, down, up, down. Focus on that down. Moving into B2, we're going back over to our sumo squat, or our belt squat sumo deadlift. Just what we've been working currently, but again, we're getting on top of this, making sure that, again, just as if it were a barbell, we want it underneath us. We want to cut off our shoelaces. To get in, we want to make sure it is attached, nice and strong. Reset to 10. And then finishing off B Station, we have a dumbbell push press. So we're utilizing a little bit of momentum here. We're gonna lug these dumbbells up to about shoulder height. A little bit of momentum, drive into that overhead position, control it down. A little bit of momentum, a little bit of leg drive. It doesn't have to be a full squat, it can be just a little boom, give you that extra drive to get into that overhead position. That is B3, and you are going for 3 sets of 12 with that push press. Alrighty, let's take a look at C Station. So, C Station is going to be a bit of a monster. Do they use 1 or 2 for these seal walks?
1 each.
1 each. So for C1, we have a seal walk. You're going to get your handy dandy roller. You're going to get your feet nice and secure right in the center of that triangle. And we're going for some walks. Trying to stabilize as we go. Then C2. This one's the real monster. So we'll bring it back. You're going to need 2 of these coasters. This is that.
The breaststroke?
Yeah, so this is the breaststroke. So, quick note on where you want your hands placed on these. So, we got a nice little triangle. We want to have our hands sort of, index finger to the tip of that point so that our palm is nice and secure in the center of that. We don't want this falling at any point during your movement. So make sure that palm is dead center. You have nice pressure on top of that. So we can either go from the knees or you can go from a plank position. It's a circular motion. You can go one direction and bring it back the other. You want to go slow and stable with this. You don't want to be going too quickly. The goal is to really control this. Start small with those circles, then expand as we go. Finally, for C Station 3, we just have a bike sprint. 15-second bike sprint. Get on here, all out max. And that's about it for A-Day Body Comp.